When Pinelake first moved into this building, the church had just stopped using an orchestra and had moved more towards a praise band. But at this point, we're very contemporary. Guitars are very important in the mix. In the previous system, we had serious dead spots. As you move throughout the room, the mix changes at times dramatically.
With a room like Pinelake, it's very wide with a fan shape. This means that people in the middle have some approximation of hearing and seeing people on stage in the same location. But as they move off axis, these things become disconnected. So how do we reintroduce creativity and artistry into live sound for large events without burdening the mix engineer of the production? That's the goal of Soundscape.
When we at Interise design audio systems, we want to focus on clear, transparent, distraction-free communication of the message. The MB Soundscape is able to really work to that end in a way that we've never had before in such an intuitive graphical interface.
Soundscape is doing a lot of complex math under the hood in real time. In this room, we have over 40 speaker positions. Every single one of these speakers has a different signal sent to it based on where the sound object is placed in our control software. This allows people to be very creative, very quickly, and very simply.
Behind that fader layer, it's infinitely more complicated. As a technician mid-service, you don't feel that complication. It literally is drag and drop of your objects, makes mixing easier and frankly more enjoyable. One of the unique challenges of this project was the projection lines are very tight to the ceiling, and so sight lines are crucial.
Traditional PA systems have very long line arrays, which have huge impact on sight lines. Soundscape enables us to use a higher quantity of smaller loudspeaker positions. This way the PA system is high and tight, totally invisible to the audience.
The whole room can enjoy the fullness of the mix that you feel at front of house. It doesn't feel like there's a cheap seat in the house anymore.
We've all had that experience where you don't feel like you're fully engaged because you're on the outskirts of the seating section. But now we've created an environment where you feel comfortable to sing, to listen, without having to overcome some challenge created by the sound system.
Walking the room now with Soundscapes, I'm standing in a space that previously wasn't well covered, and now I'm like, this is pretty rocking. I'll sit here.
In this modern worship application, it's about getting intelligibility to every seat, but it's more than that. It's about allowing the listeners to connect with every word that's being said.
Our hope would be to bring people into the presence of the Father through worship in a way that's not overpowering or loud, but that invites them and pulls them in. At Pinelake, our vision is to see Mississippi changed, one life change story at a time. Our hope is that we can use this Soundscape system to accomplish that mission here in Rankin County.